Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Although according to my YouTube stats, it's mostly gentlemen. Welcome to Nerd at Night. This is a much more casual, conversational feature, aside from Sticky Floor Friday. It just gives me a chance to talk a little more in depth about subjects that are off topic. I can't really fit into Sticky Floor Friday. Answer a lot of questions that you have, and really just a forum to talk more about movies. So in an attempt to not make these like 20 minutes long, I'm going to split them up into each topic, and hopefully I'll get a couple done each week and spread them out for you. So we're going to start here with something that actually applies to what I do on the show, and it's a question from John Andrew Thomas, 1981, and he asks, what is the biggest disappointment for a movie when compared to its trailer? And this is a great question. My number one most disappointing movie when compared to the trailer is The Matrix Reloaded. Now, this is easily my most disappointing film of all time. Coming off of The Matrix, which I loved so much when I first saw it, it was like seeing Star Wars for the first time all over again. It had these unique ways to shoot action that we'd never seen before. It had this rich mythology that they were weaving into the story, and it just felt like there were so many great things to come from this series, that it was an awesome promise made to the audience that, yes, we've made one great movie, but this is just the beginning. And then the Matrix Reloaded trailer came out, and I couldn't have been more excited. It's a great trailer. It really evokes everything from the first one, and it doesn't give away too much from the second one. And on top of that, at the very end of the Matrix Reloaded trailer, they also tease Matrix Revolution. So here you've got two movies coming out in this great franchise, and I was really excited. And then I saw the movie, and it was the greatest disappointment of my film-going life. And I know a lot of people would say Episode 1 was the most disappointing of their life, but that's not true for me. It was The Matrix Reloaded. It was filled with so much crap. 1,000 Agent Smiths fighting Neo, and then the scene ends with Neo just deciding to fly away. It had an underground hobo rave. There was an exploding vagina. There was just convoluted storytelling with characters that didn't mean anything. The Keymaster, and nobody's motivations made any sense. Then there was the Architect, and God, even just talking about it, it makes me really angry. That movie is so insane and bad. And a lot of people say, yeah, but the action sequences are great. What about the big chase scene and stuff? Yeah, whatever. They're fine, but there's nothing behind them, and they're all done for no purpose. At least in the first movie, all of these battles made sense, and like Neo learning his skills and stuff. And in this one, he's already like the most powerful guy ever, and he can just fly everywhere, and it takes all of the tension out of the movie. And again, there's no stakes to anything that they're doing. Saw, the first Saw is one. They had a great internet trailer that basically just focused all on the bear trap. And, they explain everything about how, she has to find the key to open this up, or it's going to open up and rip her head in half. And the internet trailer is great because all it does is flash these words. It says, "How fucked up is that?" And you're watching it and you're like, yes, that is extremely fucked up, and I would love to see how that turns out. And then you go see the movie, and it was just a great idea, poorly executed. Eventually I came around, and I really love Saw 2, and then I've stuck with the series the whole way through. But that first trailer, man, so good. Superman Returns. Another great trailer that played a lot on nostalgia of the older movies. It used Marlon Brando's voiceover, and it just felt like, oh my God, we've been missing Superman for so long. We hadn't seen him for years and years, and now he's coming back, and Bryan Singer was at the helm. There was a lot of promise there. Ultimately, we know what happened. I don't hate Superman Returns, but there's a lot of disappointment there. It was not the movie that it could have been. I Am Legend and Hancock, those are both Will Smith movies. I Am Legend was great because it really set up this desolate world, and the best part is that they didn't show any of the CG vampire, werewolf, whatever the hell they were. Not werewolves, but the beasts. They didn't show any of the really bad CG work that was done. It looked like just like The Last Man on Earth, which was an awesome concept. Same thing with Hancock. Shows all the great stuff from the first half of that movie and completely excises that second half where things take this really strange turn, and it's a different movie that I did not want to see. What else? Cowboys and Aliens, another great trailer, great use of an Audio Slave song. I saw that trailer several times, and every time I was like, man, I all of a sudden want to see this movie really badly, and just didn't pan out. Alien vs. Predator, also something I was really excited for, and just terrible, terrible movie. Of course, the most famous trailer to film disappointment, I already mentioned it, is Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. That trailer is just a masterclass in how to create excitement for a movie. And you can go back and watch the trailers for all the prequels, and it's just amazing how good they are. And, you know, it was something we had been waiting for 16 years, the perfect mix of intrigue and action. They didn't really give away much. I remember we would sit there and you'd analyze every frame of the movie. Like, what is that? What are those things in the fog? It's crazy. What is this going to be? And, you know, then the movie came out, and obviously people felt it didn't quite live up to it. So those are my top trailers that led to disappointing films. Do you guys have any that you want to add to that list?